Hello, welcome back to Year 4 at Croaking Hospital. My God, I can't believe it's Year 4 already. Where does the time go? Yes, this is not really up to Peck playing Not Really Theme Hospital, and I think we've got everything more or less under control, apart from staff aren't very happy, and still can't cure jellyitis. Patients still dying from easily treatable drugs, well, easily improvable drugs, such as her, but she did pay £1,300 for the privilege. That makes 24 deaths now, which means I've got to go over to the research department and, you know, I'm kind of like reminded of an earlier Bullfrog game, a later one, Dungeon Keeper, where in order to get the staff to work better, like you have little imps running around digging out little, you know, caverns in your dungeon. To get them to work faster, you give them a slap. You know, right click on them and just let them slap. It's damaging them a little bit, but for the next 30 seconds it's slow, so they work really quickly. So it's like, get on with it. Research squits or something. Yeah, I ended up rambling at the end of the last video, didn't I? Because I didn't say enough. Yes, I should think about paying off that loan. Yeah, I didn't say enough during the actual video itself. In fact, there was a brief period of about 30 seconds where I didn't say anything, and I was just speechless. I won't let that happen again, though. No, you'll not be allowed to watch this game in peace. It's going to be me rabbiting all over it. And, oh yeah, well, what else needs doing? You are just not happy. Why does no one like me? Oh, did I give them a raise? Oh, damn. No one likes me because it's cold and I don't pay them very well. It's cold over there. Two radiators, one there and one there. Right, it's not very warm over here either. Well, to be fair, that's kind of because I was thinking about building some more diagnosis rooms over here. Expensive ones. Like the scanner. I'll get a second scanner in. Unless it's still costing £12,000. What are those researchers doing? They're not researching drugs, they're not making my scanner cheaper. What's all this? So yeah, a couple of radiators. One here, one there. In fact, to make sure that I'm going to give them, even though they thoroughly don't deserve, I'm going to give them another atom analyzer. So get out. Yeah, have another atom analyzer and a computer. Ah, they're escaping. They're getting away. Won't fit. Maybe if I get rid of the plant. And the bin. And the fire extinguisher. Although with a piece of equipment as expensive as that, you probably might want a fire extinguisher in there. Maybe if I move the desk somewhere else. Oh, they're being cured of hairy isis. Oh dear. Oh, it's a lady. That's rather unfortunate for to get hairy isis. Okay, I can't fit it in. What about another computer then? I can fit that in, and I'll put another computer in there. So this entire exercise wasn't completely fruitless. I'll put the bin back and the plants. And I've lost all of the researchers. They've all escaped. There's one. And there's one. And oh, there's one. You, stop throwing up. It's disgusting. Oh, what do you want? Fine. Okay, now I've found all the researchers, and I've let some of my staff get so unhappy they threatened to resist. Oh! Oh, I can cure jellyitis now. Jellyvat. That looks like it's been improved somewhat. It's a deal. I'll put that... Oh, what do you want? Well, rise of 27... No. That was easy enough. Right. And move that radiator over there and put in the jellyvat. Now I can cure everything. Hooray! It's only taken 4 years. And also, yeah, people still die from needing to use drugs. But we're on the way. We're on the way. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, something we all have in common. YouTube. I saw the other day, but I've not seen any evidence of it, of people paying to subscribe to channels. There's perhaps some idea that's been floated, or perhaps it's happening already. You can tell that I'm on top of the issue. I think that baffles me. Like, why would somebody pay to subscribe to a channel? I mean, there might be some quality stuff over there, but it's a YouTube channel. Why would you pay to subscribe? Particularly since there's so much stuff out there that's quite good but undiscovered, which is free to watch. Oh, don't vomit there. It means I can't put a bench in. Why is anyone to a blood machine for? I can have a guess what he's... Yes, I'm going to diagnose him with baldness. Yeah, I'm sort of very suspicious about the future of YouTube, which is, it's probably a good idea not to get too invested in this. For instance, none of my videos are monetized. If you find one with an advert on, it's because I put some copyrighted material into it, and I don't know, BMI Records wants some money back or something like that. So that's the only time you'll find adverts on my videos. I do this for fun. And the idea that people are getting annoyed because they're getting sort of content IDs because they're trying to make a living out of Let's Playing seems a bit... It's just... You're making videos if you're playing games. You can't get too uppity about this kind of stuff. Anyway, I think they're sort of trying to turn this into YouTube eventually into a pay-per-view kind of thing. Where it might be for a few, high quality sort of stuff, followed by corporations. Are you still leaving? A few corporations that put in some high quality content that you have to pay to watch, and everybody else might get the kick out. It happened at Blip TV apparently, or Blip, or whatever it is, I don't know. I'm going about this from an article I read on the internet, so you can believe it, from they're called Cheshire Cat Studios. A fairly convincing case. And Blip TV did something similar. They started charging for people to sort of subscribe, and everybody else who wasn't of high enough content just got their content just deleted en masse with a rather snotty sounding email saying your content isn't good enough, so therefore we deleted it. So sorry. You're a consultant. You can train up that new surgeon that I fired. You're on 275 a month. What is there not to like? Yeah. So, I don't know, future of YouTube. Everyone's been running about it since Google took over it. What was it, 2006? It's not the same, I don't remember it. But, maybe they have a case. But there's been so many warnings about it that... I don't know, maybe it's all gone downhill since they tried to merge it with Google+, which just seems like somebody foisting somebody unpopular on to something popular to try and get it to work. Like, nobody uses Google+. Unless you want to use YouTube as well. It's like holding YouTube to ransom. Right, how's everything fixed? Can I run this at top speed and everything will be fine? Kind of. That looks fine. Okay, everything's working. So you trained up quick enough. I could probably let him go now. He's a doctor, he's fairly competent. How many do we need to cure? 600. Oh, jeez. But hey, I'm not almost losing on money now. And my reputation is almost as high as when I started the level. What have I been doing? What are you queuing for? The GP's office? Do I not have enough doctors? I've got 14. What are they all doing? Well, those 2 are busy. Those 4. So that means I've got 8 that are actually doing anything useful. Okay, I can see that. Maybe we should hire some more then. 1, 2. Just the first ones that come along, like first come, first served. Who wants to be a doctor? Yeah, alright, you'll do. Rearranges furniture. There's not enough chairs for him. Oh dear. Oh, you want to negotiate a pay rise, do you? Actually, a raise of 28 seems quite reasonable. Fine. Okay, so everybody's fairly happy now. Nobody's throwing up. There's no disgracefully long queues. Apart from for GP's offices. Fine. I really want to speed this up to like top speed like that, but I'm worried that if I do that, everything will go horribly wrong. What I do last, I was watching some of my old videos because how narcissistic is that, watching your own videos? It's like, oh, this is fantastic stuff. This is, and I remembered in previous ones I'd set the prices to something ridiculous. Yeah, double the prices. Ordinarily you can't do this because if you do this and your reputation isn't high enough, people go elsewhere. But because this is an open source version of Theme Hospital and not actual Theme Hospital, there are no competitors. There are no other hospitals for everybody to go to, so you may as well act like a monopolist and charge a lot of money. So there we are. There's a lot of things, isn't there? A lot of diseases. What else? Oh yeah, there's no vermin in this version. And there's no epidemics, so it's actually quite a bit easier than the original game. Epidemics are quite fun, I seem to remember. Unless you're in a hospital like this one, where you have gaps between the 2 buildings. Because if somebody with a disease that was a focus of an epidemic left the building to go to another building, you would sort of get caught out by the ministry, and they'd just send somebody in who'd go to the reception and immediately tell you that something was wrong, and you get a fine and a reputation hit. Yeah, epidemics are fun, but I don't know quite how you'd program them in, so they haven't programmed them in this version. Oh, I can't cure alien DNA. Oh, never mind. Right, so that seems like everything. God, that was hard work. Broken wind has been improved by your research department. Quite. Where is it? Broken wind. Still only 90%. What are they playing at? Probably wasting quite a bit of time on improvements. So if we do that and just leave them to it. Oh, look at how effective that is. And the broken wind has been improved again. Where is it? Broken wind. Still 90%. Okay. I call shenanigans on that one then. Wait, do I have a junior doctor just roaming loose in the hospital? Like somebody who doesn't know quite what they're doing. There's one here somewhere. There's a junior doctor just wandering around. Consultant. Or not. I don't know. Well, they can't move very quickly, so we'll find him soon enough. That's strong enough, that's strong enough, that's strong enough. Might want that repairing just in case. Finally, there's a doctor in the GP's office. Is there a doctor in the house? Not really. Yeah, there he is in the. I knew there was one around here somewhere in the hair restoration clinic. You're not very happy. Then again, you're a consultant at £80 a month. Yeah, I can understand why you're not particularly pleased. That looks quite warm. However, nobody's complaining about being too warm. If only it could stay June forever. Okay. What are you queuing for? A scanner? Oh, let's build a second scanner. No, they've still not improved the scanner. Why haven't you improved the scanner? That's looking quite vulnerable actually. So we'll send somebody in to fix that. That's looking quite vulnerable. Maybe we should hire a few more handymen. You don't hire too many handymen because it tends to make the game crash. Because of course this is open source and all the rest of it. And you can't blame them really because it's all done out of their own pocket, their own enthusiasm, and they don't have the resources of a company. Oh, we need a new. Ooh, yeah, that was getting a bit old. That was. Maybe we should build a second X-ray and a second. I keep on saying build another scanner, but I won't. I refuse. I didn't want to build that scanner because it was too expensive. A second X-ray in a really obnoxious place. There we go. And a scanner over there. Now, how valuable is my hospital? Yes, I exceed expectations. And I also exceed expectations in percentage of people cured. Okay, now we're at that stage where I'm not quite sure what to do. Do I just ramble on with half-formed thoughts, steadily just waiting for people to come in and get cured, while trying to avoid this happening? Yes? Fine. You're being massively underpaid anyway, I don't see the problem. The Mayor of Greater Trumpton. Coming to visit. Fine, you're thirsty, but there's a drinks machine over there. Use the drinks machine. There we go. Put a drinks machine there as well. Okay. I've run out of things to talk about. I'm only was about 20 minutes in. Never mind. Are all my doctors busy? Yes, more or less. Yep, they're busy playing computer games. I have no idea that you just need so many members of staff. I'm on 16 doctors and it's still not quite enough. Oh, there he is. The Mayor of Greater Trumpton. Looks a lot like a Premiership footballer and Aung San Suu Kyi. What are you queuing for the X-ray? Yeah, a massive staff shortage. Slowly being improved. You're not very happy, but then again, you're being paid again $80 a month. It gets a few more. There we go. Just a constant stream of doctors. The gastric ejections drug has been improved by the department. Okay. But still not very good. It seems to be stuck at 90%. I think I might have found a bug. Wait, am I telling them to concentrate research? Don't do that. There's no point because you can't get any higher than 90% apparently. Oh dear. We're all right. Hey. Yeah, that's quite a mild earthquake. That was fine. I can deal with more earthquakes like that. Hey, I broke the 100,000 mark, but I haven't really because I've got a £20,000 loan. There we go. How long was I paying interest on that? There you go, have a pay rise before you get up and walk. Are you a consultant or are you just tired? Oh, you're just tired. One of the juniors has become a doctor. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. You're not very happy. There you have a raise. You're certainly not very happy. And it's too late. You're already complaining. Give me a raise of 80. Okay. As long as you stop complaining. No, he's still not particularly happy. This is one of the least fun mechanics of any game ever. I don't know, it's kind of micromanagement, but it doesn't follow any sort of logical course, does it? You just got to keep on... Well, micromanagement doesn't. I don't like micromanagement. I find it really irritating. Oh, somebody else has become a consultant? Smashing. So, let's hire somebody else. There we go. I'm just going to keep on hiring staff until, well, until I reach 20, I suppose. It was closer than I thought, crikey. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I really don't like micromanagement. Because it's just button mashing by any other name, isn't it? I'll play strategy games. I like something more cerebral than, oh, have a remember to check this, have a remember to click this fast enough, have a remember to do this. Oh, don't forget to check that. It's like people keep on telling me to play StarCraft. And I'm like, no, because it's that the entire StarCraft is based entirely on how quickly you can do stuff. Have you ever seen those those competitions? They world championships of StarCraft they have in South Korea, and it's just insane. They train like athletes to be able to click the mouse 300 times a minute and watch this and press this and do this and press this button here and just that's not a strategy game. That's just how quickly you can press a button. Crikey, is that what the hair restoration does? Yeah, I wouldn't bother if I were you. I might build another staff room. Yes, that's fair enough. You were being grossly underpaid. That's something the union man won't be happy about that. What is this? Is this the British Medical Association? Is it they do have a union. Doctors do. Able to negotiate as a body. I think it is something like that. I don't know. I don't focus on these kind of things. Very few things I do actually focus on. A lot of people with jelly-itis, which I'm worried about because it's not a very strong machine. Oh, rats. Sorry about that, the game crashed. I don't know if you heard me say, oh, rats. But yeah, that summed up nicely how I felt about the situation. Anyway, it's coming up to December now, and this is moving much slower than I really wanted it to. I must be near to the end of the level now. But I'm in fact nowhere near. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about the big British Medical Association. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm sort of conflating sort of real life with the game. Because hospitals don't actually run this way. They don't, it's not up to the hospital administrator whether you take a chance on a surgery or not, or there's an 82% chance of being success. Let's ask the hospital administrator whether he wants to go through with this operation or not. I don't really want to. No, he says it's fine, off you go. I don't think you can send patients home just because they're on the verge of dying in the hospital. I don't think that's a condition. Probably just as well. Although baldness, can be cured, couldn't it? You can have hair plugs in, like Wayne Rooney did, or Silvio Berlusconi. On both of them, it looks okay. Well, it's probably more convincing on Wayne Rooney than on Silvio Berlusconi, who I remember for a time tried to hide it by wearing a bandana, like he was a pirate or a chemotherapy patient. More like a thing over his head. It's like, that doesn't suit you. Anyway, I know he's made a mark on Italy, because when I went to the pub last night, it was one of those pubs that serves food as well. I.e. all of them now. Why are you leaving? Oh, you're fed up. Don't blame you. I'll just deal with this slack tongue. And one of the sandwiches that was using like Parma ham and Italian style cheese, or which is what it's called now. It's not Parma ham, it's Italian style ham. Thanks to EU directives. Actually, I don't know if it's out to CEO directives or just Morrison's, because they also called baguettes French sticks. Never mind. But they call this particular sandwich the bunga bunga. So that's like 1,000 years of culture, Italian culture. It's the home of the Renaissance, and it's best known for the sex parties of a dirty old man. God, I was pleased to be Italian in this day and age. But he voted for him, who can blame him? Actually, I don't know quite if you do. He's like the second longest lasting leader in Italian politics, the longest lasting being Mussolini. So I think there's something in that. The regular Italian Prime Minister lasts on average about 18 months. For the coalition collapses, it's time for another coalition. So I don't know if you can blame the Italian voters, because most of the time it's just decided amongst the Italian political class. Oh, who should we form up with in a coalition this week? I don't think that's much of an exaggeration. It does sound a bit, these continentals and their funny systems. But no, the Italian political system is incredibly unstable, and also has the most popular communist party for the longest period. In fact, I think even today, you can guess it. Actually, I don't think it'll last that long, so you can get out. Has one of the most successful communist parties in Western Europe, and certainly did do during like the 60s, 70s and 80s. It shows that it's incredibly polarised and it's incredibly chaotic, Italian politics. I did do a course at university on contemporary contemporary democracies. We did look a little bit at Italy, and it is just bizarre. There's so many parties, some of them so extreme. It's like one of the ones that formed Berlusconi's coalition, Lega Nord, actually wants to split Italy in two. Because the northern Italians are saying, well, why are we paying for like Sicily and Naples? These cities don't work and they're terribly expensive. Let's split Italy in two, and that's their political platform. But they're like one segment, and then there's other like far right parties that do quite well, and there's like the Communist Party, and then the Social Democratic Party, and then another leftist party, and another party similar to that, and they all form into a coalition. Every vote counts, and some more than others. It's really complicated, and we did study it for a time, and I'm glad we moved on, because it would just give me a headache. Anyway, on that note, we're coming to the end of the year now, aren't we? But I quite enjoyed that. Can talk a bit more about Italian politics if you want. Other contemporary political issues. It's just, it's not a political issue, but and there we are, the end of the year. I've got to start talking about Francois Hollande for a second then, but that's not a political issue, that's just the British press taking an unhealthy interest in the sex lives of foreign leaders. Nobody else mentioned it during the press conference that him and David Cameron had on about sharing defence sharing defence capabilities with the French, which sounds atrocious. There's a reason we don't. There's a reason we go to war with the French. Don't share defensive contracts. But yeah, everybody else was completely silent, and then some person from the Telegraph just stood up and said, "Does your sex life make France a joke on the international stage?" And he just says, "No comment. Not answering that question," which I guess is fair enough. On the other hand, it's fair enough the Telegraph to ask the question in the first place. Isn't that? And there I sit perfectly on the fence. Anyway, where am I? Yes, I have some money now. That doesn't look quite so embarrassing. It's the first year where I've not come out with a negative thing. And again, who's Andy? I didn't force so much information away. Not only do you know my name, but you can surmise, probably from my accent, where I live. Within, I don't know. It's a fairly large area you can narrow it down to, but you can narrow it down to a part of the country, right? Death count 31. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere now. Reputation is going to take a long time to build, especially while the Ministry of Health gives me +6. 3,000, 4,000, 1,000, 6,000. Managing to cure a huge percentage of your patients. Well, isn't that nice? So here we are. Still pause the game and let's take a look at how far away I am. Bank balance, that's quite reassuring. I've actually managed to make quite a lot of money in the last year. Reputation is going to be a big problem though. I'm still only just past the starting point and I need to be... I'm so far away from the target that it won't tell me. I'm nearer to losing the game on reputation than winning the game on reputation. So, yeah. What was it? Guessing about a reputation of 800? That's going to be the sticking point. And I'll probably have to spend a lot of money just making my hospital really expensive. So the ministry just keeps on giving me the reputation for having a valuable hospital. Anyway. This, by the looks of it, this series is not going anywhere for any time soon. There's probably going to be another 3 years of this, at least. Yeah, and then it's going to be like another 5 or 6 or 7 years at last level Battenberg. Assuming I don't flop entirely on that one. Anyway, who are my opponents in this one? There's me, Andy, whoever he is. Aurak. Not yet implemented. They're all, as I explained in the first episode, the very first episode, they're all famous computers from popular culture. And I don't know who any of those are. It was explained to me who Aurak was, but I don't know who Mother is or Jane is. But you have people up there like Colossus, of course, which was the code-breaking machine in World War II. So that's not in popular culture, that's an actual real life. We have things like HAL and Multivac and what's it called? I think Multivac no, not Multivac, I've already said that. Oh, my mind's gone blank on it. But there's all these sorts of computers, famous computers, and you play against them. And I thought that's quite a nice touch. But yeah, as it stands, I don't know who Mother and Jane are. Perhaps somebody could tell me. I think I've been told once before, but I've forgotten. So there's that. If you want to leave a comment, yeah, you can tell me who Mother and Jane are. Amongst other things. You could also say, "Yeah, you're wonderful," or "Yeah, you're crap." It's all about comments no matter with it, good or bad. Same with ratings as well. It's better to have. What is it? Better to be. What's that Oscar thing? The one thing worse than being talked about, and that's not being talked about. So yeah, that's that. And I'm rambling again, so I'm going to leave now. So and I will see you next time. When hopefully I'll get more than 1 year done. Because I'm at the point now, hopefully, courtesy phone, where I can just press 5, sit back, and everything will do its job. I'll set it on the options, but you can set it where wage requests automatically grant them. Because I'm so financially secure now, I don't care what my doctors get paid. It's fine. And if they get paid too much, I'll fire them and get somebody else in. Aren't I awful? So yeah, there's that plan for the future, and I will see you next time.